I think the greatest life lesson that I've learned in my journey so far, which I kind of was saying, is to really find the reason why you go to work every day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learn English with John and Sophia. I'm John.
And I'm Sophia. Today, we have a wonderful speech for you to listen to. It's all about life lessons and motivation, and it's perfect for learning English.
Yes. The speaker is Priyanka Chopra, a world-famous actress and inspirational figure. In this speech, she shares some amazing ideas, and will also explain the important grammar and vocabulary step by step.
So, first, let's listen to the speech. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just listen carefully, and we'll explain it after.
I think the greatest life lesson that I've learned in my journey so far, which I kind of was saying, is to really find the reason why you go to work every day. Don't just be a zombie, don't be a robot, don't sit on your computer or in your cabin or, in your job without feeling a sense of passion. And that was my greatest life lesson. I'm lucky because I go from project to project. I know there are many people who have one job for a long time, and that's hard to be able to find excitement and passion. So then find something else. But to have a sense of passion when you wake up in the morning for whatever, whether it's your job, whether it's your life, whether it's your hobby, to have a sense of passion gives you a sense of purpose. And having a sense of purpose really leads to success.
Wow! What a powerful speech. Let's talk about the first part. Sophia, can you repeat the opening line?
Of course. Here it is. I think the greatest life lesson that I've learned in my journey so far is to really find the reason why you go to work every day. That's a long sentence.
It is. Let's break it down for our listeners. First, the phrase, the greatest life lesson that I've learned. Do you hear the word that? It's connecting the main idea to extra information.
Yes, it's like saying, this is the lesson I've learned. You can also skip that if you want to speak casually. For example, the greatest life lesson I've learned. Both are correct.
Exactly. And journey here means your life experience, your path in life. So, Priyanka is saying her biggest lesson from life is finding a reason for going to work.
Segment 1, Metaphors.
Next, she says, don't just be a zombie. Don't be a robot. This part is so interesting.
It is. Do you know what a zombie is?
Yes. Zombies are those scary characters from movies. They walk around without thinking or feeling.
Exactly. So here, zombie is a metaphor. It means living life without a purpose. And a robot? Well, robots follow commands but don't feel emotions.
Right. Priyanka is telling us not to live like a zombie or a robot. Instead, we should live with passion and purpose.
Let's teach our listeners how to use these words. For example, you could say, I don't want to be a zombie at work, I want to do something exciting. Sophia, can you give an example?
Sure. Don't live like a robot. Follow your dreams instead.
Segment 2, Phrases with sense of.
Okay, here's the next part. To have a sense of passion when you wake up in the morning. John, what does sense of passion mean?
Good question. Sense of passion means feeling excited or motivated about something. For example, if you love painting, you might say, I have a sense of passion for art.
That's right. And did you know you can use sense of with other words too? For example, sense of purpose, knowing why you're doing something. Sense of humor, the ability to laugh and enjoy jokes.
Listeners, try using sense of in your own sentences. For example, I have a sense of achievement when I learn English.
Great example. Now, let's move on to the next phrase.
Segment 3, Leads to.
Priyanka also says, having a sense of purpose really leads to success. Let's talk about leads to.
Leads to means causes or results in. For example, working hard leads to success. Learning English leads to better opportunities.
Exactly. It's a useful phrase when you want to explain cause and effect. Try making your own sentence using leads to.
And don't forget to practice saying these phrases aloud.
So, what did we learn today? First, we learned how to use that in sentences. Next, we explored the meaning of zombies and robots as metaphors. Then, we talked about phrases like sense of passion and sense of purpose. Finally, we understood the phrase leads to and how to use it in sentences.
And we also learned an important life lesson. Live with passion and purpose. Don't be a zombie or a robot.
That's right. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. If you enjoyed this podcast, share it with a friend who's learning English.
And don't forget to practice. Make sentences with the words and phrases we talked about today. See you next time on Learn English with John and Sophia.